So this is their Futurist Christina know how to talk? Happy video day, guys. So for today's video, we're throwing it back to a series that I was doing a lot before and I kind of slowed down on. First off, because new releases have kind of slowed down, and also because I was getting tired of new releases. But since it has been a little while since I've done one of these videos, there's a few really interesting products that are coming out. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys all the new releases in makeup. So what I do during virtual window shopping is show you guys all the releases. I throw them into a virtual window shopping cart if I kind of like them. And some of them you may see show up on the channel, and some of them will never leave the virtual window shopping cart. But anyways, there is a bunch of stuff coming out. There's some interesting ones, some that I'm actually eyeing, one that I already purchased. So let's get into it right now. All right, let's go ahead and pull up Trend Mood, which is the Instagram account that I usually find all the brand new releases from. By the way, guys, I have so many eye looks filmed that I need to just create short videos for Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, it is Christina Brooke Beauty. A lot of the eye looks that you guys have been seeing recently, they will be showing up very soon on Instagram. So follow me over there. All right, so let's start off the video with a release that I basically already did my Makeup Your Mind with. And this is the brand new Fenty Minis. These are going to be called the Snap Shadows. They're coming out with 8 different versions, and they're actually really cute. Each one of them is $25. There's 6 shades in each one of these palettes. They're really pretty palettes. Like, I was looking at all the different selections, and there's really pretty color combinations. If you guys haven't seen Make Up Your Mind on these palettes, I did do 2 of them, and I was able to find a lot of these in my collection. But anyways, these are really cute. Like I said in that video, I'm still looking for the color combination that I feel is worth me adding to my collection, and I haven't found it yet. So I'm going to throw it in my virtual window shopping cart because I do like a lot of these color stories. The 2 that I was eyeing the most, I actually already had like a lot of variations of those colors in my collection, so I decided to go ahead and pass on those. But there is some more, so there's some more. So I'm still tempted to purchase something from this new Fenty launch. Now the next one I think I'm going to do a Make Up Your Mind on because I was looking at this because I really think it's pretty. It's from Mcgrath. It's called the Golden Opulence, and it's $65. It's coming pretty soon. It has 6 different shades. It does say that it's coming somewhere in Europe, but I'm not sure. It'll probably end up in the States as well. And it comes with these 6 pretty shades. I was looking at this palette and there's things about it that I really love. I love the neutral tones to it. But because Mcgrath is pretty damn pricey, and I mean, I just, you just gotta realize $65, no matter how big these eyeshadow pans are or how amazing the formula is, that's a lot of money. So I am looking at this palette going, ooh, I like a lot of colors in it, but do I own it? So this is one of the palettes that I think I may be doing a Make Up Your Mind on because I was considering purchasing this one, and I am gonna throw it in my virtual window shopping cart, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared to do the Make Up Your Mind, to be honest, because I kind of feel like I might find these. So this is a new release that's coming out from Natasha Denona. This is her mini Glam, and it's actually released right now. You guys can purchase it. It's $25. It comes with 5 different shades. This is the same like little minis that she always comes out with, and she's been coming out with a lot more of them lately. I really love the color tones in here because it's cool toned, and I feel like cool toned is like one of those color combinations that you hardly ever see anymore. Everything's warm. I guess warm is more sellable, but I love that this is a very cool tone palette, and it's something that's different for me. So honestly, guys, I purchased this palette already. I don't even have to throw it in my virtual window shopping cart. I didn't do a Make Up Your Mind on this palette or even look through my collection because looking at a lot of these tones, I was like, I don't own that many cool tone palettes, and I really want to, and it's just because there's just not that many releases that come out with cool tones. Like, it's just not that popular. Across my fingers, you guys will be seeing a first impression on it. I don't know if you'll see it before this video or after this video, but I'm crossing my fingers that I really like this palette because it looks so pretty in the pictures, and I'm kind of really excited. So moving on, we have something from Colourpop. Now, Colourpop has started to come out with these larger palettes. I think this might be the 3rd one. Let me know if I'm wrong. It's just Colourpop keeps on releasing things that it's like really hard to keep track of these people. Colourpop is releasing this brand new eyeshadow palette. It's the All Good palette. It's 30 different shades. There's matte and shimmers for $30. That's a pretty damn good price point. You know, Colourpop, for the most part, they have very good shadows and you don't have to pay that much. I really like the color combinations in here. It's a really pretty palette. I do feel like there's a few tones here that may be kind of similar that they could have done without, which I think Colourpop likes to do that to us a lot. But this was actually a really pretty palette. Now, I don't know if I would need this palette considering that I have the Sunrise from Natasha Denona, and I feel like this is like a similar color vibe as that. So it's just probably not something that I personally need, but it is really cute. I like it. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one though, for sure. Alright guys, so did you know that Beautylish was doing their lucky bag? By the time this video airs, I am sure it's gonna be sold out because they sell out super fast. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did purchase the Jeffree Star lucky bag. It's supposed to be coming in the end of January, so you guys will see me unboxing that. But they had an extra large lucky bag as well. That one was already sold out by the time that I had the pre-order. I was like, whoa, that sold out so fast. But I was able to snag the Jeffree Star one, so I can't wait to see what I'm gonna get. It's like $85 for the entire lucky bag, and you're supposed to get like $150 and more from the Jeffree Star brand. I'm actually excited because I'm crossing my fingers there's a Jeffree Star palette in there because I've been wanting to try a Jeffree Star palette, never tried one before, and I figured, you know what, let's just do this big extra large lucky bag and let's see what I get. So I'm actually excited. This will be the first time I've ever purchased a Beautylish lucky bag, so let me know if you guys have ever bought in one before, if they're any good. I hope I didn't waste my money, but yeah. So this is interesting. I actually didn't even know that this was happening, but it looks like Sephora is doing a collaboration with Makeup by Mario, which is Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, and it's gonna be a whole brush collection, and it's a bunch of different vegan synthetic fiber brushes. It has 3 different sets. It has the master brush set that's going to be $119. Has a lot of brushes in there. And then they have the complexion brush set that's $69, and there's the eye brush set that's $49. And looking at the brushes, they actually look kind of nice. Like, I don't know, like I think that this looks like it might be a really nice collection. I'm excited for this. When is this available? Ooh, it's available now. Interesting. Has anybody purchased this product? I'm interested in this. I'm going to throw this in my virtual window shopping cart. So this is something that I didn't even know was happening. Like, honestly, guys, I feel like I've been so out of it. Like, I see new releases, but my mind is just like I'm dying down on the holidays right now. Like, everything's like detoxing from the holidays. So much stuff has happened. So I honestly am trying to get back into like everything that's happening here. But it looks like Hourglass is going to be releasing a brand new Vanish liquid concealer, and it's going to come in 22 shades. It's coming pretty soon to their website and to Sephora. This looks good. I liked their stick foundation, but it was a little bit drying. I can't even remember. I think I tried their liquid foundation and I didn't like it. So I'm interested in seeing what their concealer would be like. It does call my attention. I want to know if it's matte or hydrating. That might be what made me decide if I want to try this or not, because if it's not hydrating, I probably won't like it. So I'm going to throw this in my virtual window shopping cart to get more information about it. All right, so it looks like Juvia's place is jumping on the mini bandwagon, and they're going to be coming out with new minis. There's 4 different mini eyeshadow palettes from Juvia's place. Each one has 6 shades in it. They're going to be $13.99, and they're really cute. They are really cute. There's a peach one in here that looks so pretty, and Juvia's place has such amazing formula for the price. Like, honestly, they are up there with like the Colourpop type of formulas. They're just so good for the price point. And I really like the nude one. The nude one is really, really beautiful. I like these. I really do. I'm going to throw this in my virtual window shopping cart. I'm interested in picking up 1 or 2 of these. These are really adorable. All right, so this is a big deal. Okay, so e.l.f. had this concealer that came out that was called the Camo Concealer that Tati used to love, and a lot of people talked about it on YouTube, and it was very matte, and I didn't like it, and it is probably going to be one of my worst products that I tried this year because it was so drying on my eyes that I hated the way it looked. But e.l.f. is coming out with a hydrating version of their Camo Concealer now. It's going to be coming pretty soon to e.l.f. online and then probably to Target. I'm interested in this because the reason I really didn't like the e.l.f. concealer was because of the fact it was so damn drying, and this is hydrating. So this might change my mind. This might be the product from e.l.f. that I like when it comes to concealers. So I'm throwing this in my virtual window shopping cart. It's calling my attention for sure. All right, so it looks like Colourpop is also coming out with some highlighters here. And actually, I will tell you, this is a pretty highlighter coming from Colourpop because usually their packaging isn't this way. It's usually just like in those small little highlighter packagings, but this actually looks like a nice highlighter. This is gonna be called their Glow Goddess Collection. So the pressed illuminating highlighter is in a color called Champagne Bubble and it's $12. There's also a liquid highlighter for $12. There's a bunch of stuff here that has to do with highlights and everything. Everything has a very decent price. I'm looking at this. I love the way the illuminating highlighter looks. I'm very interested in that. It really is calling my attention. I'm gonna throw that in my virtual window shopping cart. I kind of died down on purchasing highlighters because, you know, after a while you realize you just have way too much highlight and like two cheeks. So I didn't buy that much highlighters this year. So this is interesting. Maybe this will be a 2020 purchase. Morphe has come out with another eyeshadow palette and it's going to be called their New Year's Eve collection and it's called the Midnight Gleaming Artistry palette for $22. And honestly, even though this is a little bit more cool tone and I should be a little bit more attracted to it, I'm kind of not. I'm not really attracted to this palette. There's something different about it that makes me excited for Morphe, like they're doing something different, but this palette in general is not calling my attention. So I'm definitely not gonna be picking this up, but I kind of like the direction. All right, guys, so it looks like there's another product from Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder is going to be coming out with their moisturizing foundation. This is their Futurist Christina know how to talk. This is their Futurist Hydrating Rescue Moisturizing Foundation with an SPF of 45, and it's going to be $45. It comes in 20 different shades. This looks interesting. I'm wondering if this is going to be a light, oh, it's a full coverage. That's interesting. So full coverage and radiant finish. Ooh, that's calling my attention. I'm interested in this. You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever really loved an Estee Lauder foundation. So I'm going to throw this in my virtual window shopping cart to try it out. Hopefully I can get a sample of this one because it kind of calls my attention and then at the same time I'm like, not sure. All right, so this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and this is something that actually isn't even released yet, but it's piquing my interest. So this is from Too Faced, is the Natural Nudes palette, and it's inspired by the Born This Way foundation shades, and it's a bunch of different like brownish tones and neutral tone eyeshadows. It's pretty. It's going to be coming in February. I just wanted to show it to you guys because it kind of piqued my interest. Even though it is a very like neutral palette, it has some pretty cool tones in it, and I was kind of like, oh, okay. Okay, like Too Faced for me has kind of like fallen off the map, and this one was like, okay, you're kind of, maybe you'd be a little interesting in 2020, but that is everything that has come out new as of right now. There's a lot of new makeup releases, like always. Only a few of them have really caught my attention, and will be in 2020, and there will be a whole lot of new stuff coming out on the market. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget, leave me your comments below. It does help the channel, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.